That has been a very, very intriguing first half of GCL round one. A lot of stories to talk about. Basel Cosmopolitans lead on the best of the fours. Prague Lions find themselves on 4 and Falkenswart United on 5. But, excuse me, what a start to the afternoon for those teams that lead. Well, let's talk about the teams that don't. And I'm talking in particular about the Monaco Comets, powered by the Iron Dames. The home team, pressure to try and deliver in front of their home crowd. They want to perform well. They want to be the team that steals the show and steals the headlines here on home soil. And unfortunately, that has not been the situation for them. Let's show you exactly how and what happened to Jeanne Sadran, because unfortunately for her, there have been refusals. And because of that, those refusals have led to the Monaco Comets, powered by the Iron Dames, being eliminated. That is a heavy fall for Jeanne Sadran. And because of that, when you are out of your saddle, there is an elimination. And unfortunately, that means that the Monaco Comets will finish last place. They will take home 0 points. A round one elimination means that there is absolutely no points. Firstly, all of those fences going down. Look at the face of Edwina Tops-Alexander, barely able to watch in the kiss and cry. Unfortunately, those fences going down. And then in the final, the very last fence, a heavy fall. The good news is that Sadran was back up on her feet and then walked herself out of the arena. So that's a real positive. That is a real positive. But does this not just remind us of what these riders do, putting their bodies on the line, the risk that is out here? Jeanne Sadran is one of the many riders that actually rides with one of those inflatable jackets. If and when there is impact, that jacket inflates to try and protect the riders. It is one of the many new pieces of technology that riders nowadays are utilizing to try and stay safe. There was a wonderful round of applause for Jeanne, who then got back onto her feet and walked herself out of that arena. And in fact, there was a lovely shot of Edwina Tops-Alexander as they made their way out the entrance gate, down the tunnel. As you see Sadran now walking towards, there was a lovely, lovely moment here between herself and Edwina Tops-Alexander, as they were able to just embrace and able to have that moment together. And what a moment for Edwina to just show that maturity, to show that mentorship role that she serves on this team. But the big news coming out of GCL round one is that the Monaco Comets, powered by the Iron Dames, have been eliminated, will take home 0 points from their home stage. That is not a stage to remember, I'm afraid. Basel Cosmopolitans lead on 4 penalties. That is a big point, and that is a big, big moment for them. They are the best placed team as it stands. And because of that, we decided to catch up with Sasha Newgard-Lille. Let's get some reaction from the Basel Cosmopolitan rider and get their thoughts on leading provisionally at the halfway point of GCL round one.
Sasha, what a fantastic way to start the round. I mean, you were double clear in Paris and now producing another clear for the team.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm very happy. I didn't have a very, very good beginning this year, like at the Global. So I'm just happy that I'm back, and the horses, like Prima, she's doing amazing.
Where has it clicked for you then? Where have you found in the season that it's clicked?
I think it was a bit like, you know, everything was running really good at any other show, and then we had the Globals, and somehow it's my first season, and sometimes you don't really know what to expect and everything, you know. So, and then a few shows I tried to figure out a little bit what's it about, and sometimes on the bad days you kind of get smarter and better, and then we build up again, and now we're back.
For the team as well, a great start. I know we've got one down from Michael Duffy, but it's not bad considering everyone's been having some faults.
Yeah, I think the ring is quite difficult. It's my first time here. It's very small, and you really have to keep your rhythm through the corners. Otherwise, the jumps they come too fast, or they run away. So it's yeah, it's a bit. I think that's pretty much why the faults comes. I guess.
Were you surprised how small it was when you got here? I mean, everyone talks about it. Did it shock you?
Yeah, somehow. I was expecting small, but still, I think when I got in there now with Prima, I was. Okay, it's very small. I think that was where I realized how small it actually is. But she's really good on small rings, so I can't complain.
Well done.
Thank you so much.
The Basel Cosmopolitans lead on 4 penalties, the best of the teams at the halfway point here on stage 8 of the Global Champions League. We are live in the Porte École in Monaco, and they are the team to catch. However, just behind them are the Prague Lions, powered by the Czech equestrian team. Fernando Martinez, Soma and Jupp going on to jump 4. And what a wonderful clear from Peter de Vos and Jarina, who now at 11 years of age is really starting to show some wonderful signs of maturity, is the young mare. We caught up with Peter de Vos to get his thoughts after his team's 4 penalties.
Peter, what a perfect start and a phenomenal clear. Just talk me through your round.
Yeah, actually very happy with my run. My horse jumped very good. Was a complicated round. I think everything comes very quick, as we know here in that ring. But we're a bit false everywhere, not too many clears. So I'm happy that she did it so well. Actually, she was not spooky at all, and she was really with me from the beginning till the end. So
we're seeing quite a few time faults as well. Is it tough in there?
Yeah, the thing is you're not really busy with the time because everything comes so quick. So you try to get your horse in the perfect balance in front of the jump. That's all what you're busy with and not really thinking about the time. But I knew the time was short, so I moved up to the last one less, and I moved up from 2 to 3. I looked for 2-3 spots where I could win a bit time. But then for the rest, there was not so much time to breathe and then to ride into the time.
Lastly, how much are the team fighting for that top 3 position?
Yeah, we're fighting a lot. So that's also why I think it's important that we have a good start again, and then we come with 2 new horses. Not new, but 2 fresh horses for the second round. So hopefully we can go through again for the top 4 or something, I hope.
Good luck.
Thank you.
The thoughts of Peter de Vos for the Prague Lions, powered by the Czech equestrian team. The Cannes Stars, powered by the Iron Dames. Winners here in 2024 or next in the ring. They are ready to go with Natalie Dean and Crescendo. Let's go back into the ring and continue with GCL Round 1 live from Monaco in Porte École.
Doha, Mexico City, Cannes and Saint-Tropez, Ramos Saint-Tropez as well, the 4th podium. They won the season championships last year in Rabat. And Cannes Stars, powered by Iron Dames, who welcome in Natalie Dean and Crescendo MBZ. Now this pair were outstanding in Paris. They were 6th in the Longines Global Champions Tour, the Grand Prix last leg in the French capital. This is Natalie's 2nd season with the Cannes Stars, powered by Iron Dames, having joined them from Paris Panthers in 2023. Crescendo former rider Villon Vermeer. Natalie Dean gets away. Their lead is slender, 3 points only over Valkenswaard United, 149, and only 11 points clear of Shanghai Swans in 3rd on 141. So Cannes Stars would like to make a big, bold season move here and move further ahead of the chasing pack at the halfway points. Natalie Dean down over the Longines plank, makes a very good, composed start here. The Northern Californian from Palo Alto trains at the Oost-Lansing in Belgium alongside Robert Murphy as things stand. Natalie down into the base of the anchors Oxa, then runs down precisely to 8A and B. Natalie Dean still clear as we search for our opening clear round. Time penalty risk may be highlighted here. She then just gets a little bit of a pace on down to the Prague Plows vertical. Natalie Dean, 10 seconds on the home turn to come home inside the time, but the penultimate goes. The Violet Oxa just inside the time, 1/4 second only, but the mistake comes 2 from home for the season's leaders this year. Cannes Stars and the defending champions here in Monaco look unlikely to repeat their win of last year. No real damage from Natalie Dean, but the clear round was right on the cusp of being achieved. Then the mistake came just there. 4th Crescendo MBZ and the USA's Natalie Dean. This lady's had a superb Longines Global Champions Tour season. She was 4th on the Longines Global Champions Tour Grand Prix last leg in Paris. She won the King's Cup in Madrid with Chao Li Iron Dame Cidello in Paris, the 4th place. Behind Gilles Thomas. Catherine this afternoon is aboard Iron Dame's Diallo Blue PS, now jumping. This is her new ride this year, former ride of Kevin Stokes. And this pair 9th in the Longines Global Champions Tour Grand Prix in Madrid at leg 4 earlier this season. Caught Katrin Eckermann, pitched right across the mare's shoulder on landing after the Longines plank. Fence 4 does a good job staying in the saddle. Yeah, nice tight turn because now time critical. 1:39.72 at Basel Cosmopolitan, sitting in 1st place. Can Stars. Katrin Eckermann is swift-footed down through the double. 8A and B. 15 seconds now to come home ahead of Basel Cosmopolitans for the season's leaders to go into 1st position. It's going to be very tight here on the time, I think. Katrin Eckermann down to the final fence. It's going to go right to the wire here on the finishing line. But Can Stars, 0.6 of a second, the advantage. It's going to be 1st place for them on a score of 4.6 per second, 2/3 of a second. Only the deficit that Basel Cosmopolitans will step down into 2nd. The season leaders go into 1st place at the halfway stage.
New provisional stage leaders, the Can Stars powered by the Iron Dames. That is such class from Katrin Eckermann and Diallo. Such an impressive clear from her. A fall from Natalie Dean, but it is quicker than the Basel Cosmopolitans, and because of that, they now move into provisional 1st place. Saint-Tropez Pirates are next in the ring. If you want to join us for the rest of GCL live from Monaco, sign up for that GCTV Live Pass and come see what happens here in the rest of GCL.